Hey Starseeds and Lightworkers, welcome to my channel. So when I did my weekly readings for this week, there was a ton of energy coming out for Starseeds and Lightworkers around your mission, your purpose, why you are here, things kind of starting to accelerate, and the energy was just so strong. And so I wanted to do a separate reading for Starseeds and Lightworkers to address some of this energy. So let's dive in and see what's going on. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh, that's funny. First card out on the board. Yeah, it was weird. This card came out, I think, literally in 5 different readings. I know it came out in the Sagittarius reading, but it also came out in some of the other readings. You are being called into service. Yes, it's for some reason, seems like the energy is really accelerating right now. And people are starting to realize why they came here, what their mission is, what they are meant to do at this time. And so you might start feeling a call to do something different, a call to change things up, to live more in alignment with, what you see fit for you, not really fitting into the norms of the 3D. Sorry, I'm trying to make some room here. Not really fitting into the norms and sliding more into that side of yourself. We also have see with your heart. Yeah, so messages are definitely coming in. They really want you to listen with your heart. They really want you to be guided by your heart and to really feel these messages, feel how you should be moving forward with the messages, how they apply to you. Opening your heart space is very, very important at this time. Let's see, we also have be strong, be a guiding light. Yes, I mean, that is one of the main purposes we are here, is to shine our light and to, set an example for others, to lift them up. So also it's important though, as you're connecting with these higher dimensional energies that are going to be coming in, it's also very important to be grounded. To really stay grounded, but also to stay in a place of love. Don't let fear creep in. Don't let doubt creep in. Some of the things that might be happening might feel a little strange, but it's interesting because what we've got here is let it out, let it flow, and we have shine love on fear. So they're really reminding you that as things accelerate, don't be fearful, don't be afraid of the process. You signed up for this, you're ready for it. It wouldn't be happening if it wasn't the proper timing. So just stay in a place of love with yourself. Don't be fearful and just flow with these energies. These cards are so weird. They flip funny and then they sit weird on the table and my OCD can't handle it. It's just so weird. I love these cards, but the card stock is a little strange. Anyways, sorry to derail there. But anyways, yes. So stay in a place of love, stay out of fear, just go with the flow. Again, you wouldn't be handed these energies. This stuff would not be flowing in at this time if you weren't ready. And you will only be seeing this message when you are ready. All right, Akashic Records. Ooh, yeah. So for a lot of you, what they want to tell you right now is you are being cleared. So past lives, old garbage that you've been carrying around with you, which starseeds don't tend to carry a lot of that, but there could be some, but a lot of that is being released. Anything that you needed to learn or knowledge that you needed to with the book here I'm getting, it's more so going to be knowledge, but knowledge that you needed from past incarnations, not even necessarily on this planet, are being cleared up. You're learning from those situations. So I've got the deck upside down. That's nice. So you can take that knowledge and apply it at this time. So anything that it does not serve you from the past is being released, and you're really being guided forward. All right, we've got the Divine Matrix here next. So yeah, they really want you to pay attention to synchronicities, interconnectedness. You might start running into people that are part of your soul family, star family, Up to now, I feel like a lot of us probably aren't really in touch with people who feel the same way or can resonate with this journey the way that we do. And so I really feel like you're going to start aligning with people who really understand this mission and journey and might be part of your soul family. Really pay attention to synchronicities, though. I feel like a lot of synchronicities are being brought forward. All right, for some of you, third eye activations are happening at this time. Yes. Yep. You might, you're going to start seeing things a lot clearer. Your intuition is going to be much more on point. It's interesting. I can tell when mine's being upgraded because I get this little tingling between my eyes. Temple of Truth. Yeah, so also throat chakra activation. So this is going to be about, really tapping into your authenticity, who you are, not being afraid to speak that truth anymore. Talk about being a starseed, expressing yourself and things like that. It's interesting because I actually was tested with this one last week already. I had a friend who asked me about what kind of work I'm going to be doing going forward, and I had to try to explain to her what energy healing was. And for someone who really isn't into this stuff, like the look on her face was just, it was hilarious. But I was like, well, gotta say it, I need to not be afraid to speak those truths and just put it out there. And if it resonates with people, fine. If it doesn't, oh well. So you might be, being put to the test and really having to express yourself and, not care what other people think. Don't be fearful. Again, shine love on fear. Don't be fearful of what people are going to say, what they're going to think, because some people might not be down with it. And you know what? That's okay. They don't have to be. They don't have to be. This is your journey, not theirs. All right, let's see. Any other upgrades, help being received for our Starseeds and Lightworkers? Just, it feels like such a great time of acceleration. Like, I feel like things are just, it's like, okay, things are finally starting to happen. I mean, they've been happening, but I feel like it's been like a slow trickle. But I feel that's starting to flow a little bit more. Okay, come on, they want one more. They're going to be very precise about this last card. Jeez. Of course, if I could hold on to the deck, that would be helpful. Yeah, okay, so they wanted 2 cards. Okay. So we have Stellar Gateway Activation and Hathor Light Codes. And so, yes, this is all about system upgrades. This is also about recalling your power. So we've got this little, circle here over the third eye. So with that third eye activation, really coming into your light, into energetic upgrades, but also really remembering who you are and remembering like what you're capable of. And it's interesting because both of these cards really give me this ancient Egypt type feel here. And so for a lot of you, I feel like you do have past lives with Egypt. And so you might be pulling some of that knowledge forward from those past lives, from what you've gained, their experiences there. But it's really a time of infinite potential. Also manifesting anything, for your path, for your mission, to move you forward in a way that really is fit for you. Interesting. And also too, I'm getting this real sense with this Hathor light codes. It's very yellow. And so, I feel like with this power recall, because I feel like some of the toughest stuff here is like, we know we're starseeds, but then sometimes it's like, our 3D minds are like, we need proof. Like we need to, I need to have like a past life recall where I see myself in that way. And then, then it'll seem real. And, we kind of get in this 3D mindset of needing like the proof. And I feel like with this power recall and all this yellowy, orangey energy here, that it's a real solar plexus chakra boost. And so with that power, you're feeling more confident in moving forward in who you are and not really needing that proof. You're just going to know. You felt it, but you're just going to know it now, and you're not going to question it as much. You're going to feel much more aligned and in tune with it, and not fighting it so much. Not that we fight it, but when you live in a 3D world, it's hard sometimes to stay anchored in the 3D, but then also know your higher infinite potential, like we talked about with this card. And because you're just surrounded by this 3D dense energy all the time, and sometimes it can be really hard to like know and trust that we are powerful beings. We are here at this time for a reason, and those reasons are going to start coming forward. They're going to be different for everybody, but these are some of the things that you're going to kind of, notice here, and things that you need to be aware of. Let's talk about advice from your star family. What do they want you to know? What kind of support are they sending you? Because, this is a lot of energy movement here. A lot of things being cleared out, a lot of things being activated, and it can sometimes throw you a little out of sorts. That's why it's important to stay out of fear and stay in love, though, like they're saying here at the beginning. The call is going out, and I feel a lot of us are hearing it. We're ready. All right, Star Family, what advice do you have for us at this time? All right, so create your vision. So do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Yeah, there's the path. It's being illuminated. And I think for a lot of us, it's also time too for us to step out of these 3D norms and to get more into energy that makes us happy. Groups of people that are more in line with us, being more creative, just stepping out of the 3D norm. I feel like a lot of us are just getting very tired of that energy. And so they're saying, yeah, whatever you want for yourself, create that vision. We had the manifestation card up here already with that stellar gateway. And so, yeah, if there's something you want, now is the time. Soul satisfaction, honor your uniqueness, do what makes you feel good. Yes, again, moving forward in a way that's fit for you, not what the 3D norm realm expects from you. Sometimes that's having a family, going to, a 9-to-5 office job, whatever. No, it's time to step into those missions. For some that could be, doing readings for people, doing energy healing. It could be, donating your time. Could be, helping an animal rescue, helping homeless people. Whatever calls to you. It could be, setting up a business to help people who have addiction issues. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for everybody, but it is time to step into what is going to make you happy. All right, Cosmic Emerald, perfect health, access, divine abundance. Yeah. So as we're coming onto this path, our mission, first of all, we got this big green emerald, heart chakra alignments, but also, the divine is stepping in to provide you the abundance. As you move onto your path, onto your mission, abundance will just flow. Things will just be very stable. You will be able to, manifest what you need when you're on your path, on your mission. When you're helping other people, the universe and the divine are also helping you out. So, your star family is telling you, if you're ditching the 3D norm to move into a new path that's more in alignment with your mission, abundance is going to be there for you. There's nothing to worry about. All right, we have refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself, gather your strength. Yeah, so for some of you, as these upgrades, activations are happening, it's going to be very, very important to nurture yourself. So if you need to sleep for 10 hours a day, sleep for 10 hours a day. If you are eating less or more, eat less or more. Listen to your body and, nurture it in the way that is best for you. If that means eating a few sweets, don't feel guilty, do it. Do what your body is calling. let's see. I love these unicorn cards. They're so cute. All right. Cosmic Pearl. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. So expanding your psychic gifts, open the gate to angelic realms. Yes, definitely intuition. Again, we had that third eye activation. Definitely, you know, this 34 reduces down to a 7, and that is about knowledge. So really gaining knowledge of the higher realms, bringing that energy down to the 3D plane and really anchoring it. And for some of you, it means a very strong connection to the angelic realm. Very beautiful. Love that. Excellent. All right, Mahatma energy, building your light body, accelerating your ascension. Yes, we've already talked about that here with these activations, but they really want you to be aware that this is happening, and it can feel a little intense. I mean, sometimes it can feel like you got ran over by a bus, and sometimes it can feel like complete and utter bliss. It manifests itself in many different ways. I mean, you can go through such a strong awakening presence or process that, like, I mean, you can literally feel like you're dying. Like, what the heck is happening to my body? And so they want you to be aware that this energy is coming in, but it's to accelerate your light body, the ascension process. For some of you, because some of us have already ascended, but you know, it's going to be different for everybody. But it is really about accelerating that light, you know. And again, I love all this yellow energy because, you know, coming right up there the middle, because again, that's, you know, really being in your power, trusting your guidance. You know, I'm sorry, I'm going to hold this card up again, because also I just noticed they highlighted the coming right out of her little horn. The yellow energy is shooting right into that beam. And so, yeah, really finding your power, your confidence, really tapping into this energy. Really, you're really going to be harnessing it. But sometimes when it comes through really intensely, it can be, you know, it can make you feel worse before it makes you feel better. So just be aware that if you start feeling a little gross, really, really tired, really, really run down, fluish, sometimes you get headaches. I mean, the ascension process when your light body is being upgraded can feel, like I said, sometimes like you're dying. And then one day, you know, you feel like that, and the next day you're like all blissed out and like, oh my God, everything's wonderful, blah, 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 blah. You know, it can be kind of an intense thing. So they really want you to be aware of that. But there's wonderful expansions coming in with this. So I think that's really why they are bringing forward this Refreshing Oasis card again. So as your body is, you know, upgrading, take what sleep, what, you know, nurture yourself in the way that you need to. Baths, walks, exercise, whatever it is, sitting on the couch watching TV, whatever works for you. However you nurture yourself, you're going to need to gather your strength, because I feel like the next step of this process might be a little intense. I mean, I've had little mini upgrades here and there, and some of the bizarre crap that starts happening around me is just like mind-blowing, literally mind-blowing. So they're really trying to prepare you for this, and I feel like that is why this message really needed to come out, because I feel like they don't want us to be blindsided with this, because some of us are probably a little more used to this than others. Yeah. All right. So anything else? Anything we need to work on, work towards? Any other advice for the Starseeds and Lightworkers out there? Yeah. So this is time. Yeah. Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. Yes, it is all about the timing. You know, I think a lot of us wanted this to happen a lot sooner than now, but everything happens in divine timing, and they are reminding you of that. Like, don't sweat it. Things happen when they are supposed to. They really want to make sure that, you know, everyone's ready for this, because if you just started getting all these upgrades at once and things just like hit you like a ton of bricks, your body just wouldn't be able to handle it. Your mind wouldn't be able to handle it. So it's important that these things kind of slowly trickle in, but this feels like a very accelerated time right now. And Not that you're going to experience every single thing here that we talked about, but I think for each of you, it'll be a little different. Some might get the third eye activation and some might get the throat. Some might get both, but there are definitely upgrades happening here. So just be aware. You know, if your throat starts feeling funny, you're probably getting the throat chakra activation. If you feel like you want to scratch your forehead, like what happens to me, you might be getting the third eye. You might also be having very vivid, strange dreams. For the last 2 days in a row, I've had dreams about UFOs. Don't know why. Don't know why. And it's weird because I can't see much of anything else. It's, oh yeah, and as I'm talking about that, astral travel, yeah. So, oh my gosh. I love connecting with star family, cosmic energy, light work, or higher dimensional energy. It's just great because I love it when these little synchronicities happen. And this is not the first synchronicity that's happened in this reading. Astral travel, yes. So pay attention to your dreams. You're probably out astral traveling at night. Like I was just talking about with my dream, maybe I was on a craft or I was out there and I saw one. You never know. So just pay attention because you might be having increased dream activity, bizarro dreams at this time. I always call them bizarro dreams. What I mean by that is like you wake up and you're like, whoa, what was that? Was that real or was that a dream? In most cases, it probably wasn't just a dream. So if you're not familiar with astral travel, look it up. Usually the easiest way for people who don't know they're astral traveling to know if they're astral traveling at night is if you ever have dreams where you're falling, but you're not like falling to your death. Like, for instance, I used to have dreams all the time that like I would be standing on the top of a skyscraper and like the skyscraper would start crumbling and I could literally feel gravity taking my body over like I was plummeting to my death, but I didn't actually. What that is that your body, your soul anchoring back into your 3D body. And so sometimes, you know, you can do it seamlessly, but when you start having dreams of falling or, you know, plummeting, that's usually what it is. So that's one way to know that you're astral traveling. But yeah, definitely look it up if you're unsure about it. Oh, geez. Yeah. Yep. Again, opening of the intuition, clarification coming through. You know, we already got that once out here. And so they're wanted to reiterate that point again. Interesting. We have two 29s here right next to each other. 11, that reduces to 11, which is, I believe, a soul path number, if I'm not mistaken. Kundalini rising. Yeah. Major energy upgrades happening. But this is, again, igniting passion for your mission here, why you came here. Things are starting to fire up and move forward and really make sense, become clear. Interesting. Hold on one second. They're giving me something else with this card. Yeah, So all the way down the back there, those actually look like eyes. Yeah, and so they wanted to point that out. And so again, I feel like it's this clear seeing of your passion, of what's going to excite you, fire you up, get you enthused. And the fact that they're really highlighting the fact that it's moving down her back. It's just like it's tingling down her spine and like anchoring into her body. So yeah, very interesting. Some of you might feel a little heating up of your body when you're going through these activations. But yeah, there's definitely your light body is coming online. There's definitely major activations happening for everybody. So if you start feeling a little weird physically, just again, find your oasis, nurture yourself in the way you feel you need to, because some of this stuff might feel a little intense. So don't panic, don't freak out if it happens. Again, stay in love, stay out of fear, let it flow. They want to hit this point home one more time. Let it flow, because I mean, you're being called. Now is the time. So I hope this really resonated for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what you think about this, if you're experiencing any of this, and what types of experiences you're having, because I think it's, helpful to other people who are watching the video and they're like, oh gosh, it's not just me. I'm not the only one, feeling this. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Sending you guys lots of big hugs to all the Starseeds and Lightworkers out there. This is amazing energy. I really hope you're feeling this all. And I will see you soon. Thanks so much.